Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into something I think we can all relate to, slumps.
Yeah,
We've all been there, right?
definitely.
And to help us get a grip on those slumps, we're looking at, get this, pro tennis and how these amazing athletes bounce back from setbacks.
Interesting.
I know, right? We've got some really fascinating excerpts on how those slump spirals can hit even the best of the best.
Yeah, that's something I think a lot of people don't realize, how much the mental game plays into performance. Like, it's
Mhm.
not just about missing a few shots or having a bad game.
Right.
It's the mental side, the self-doubt,
The
the
spiral.
fear of repeating mistakes. That's where it gets really tough.
Yeah, it's like your brain gets stuck in this loop of negativity and you're like, am I ever going to get out of this?
Exactly.
And it really impacts confidence, motivation.
Absolutely. Yeah, that feeling of, will I ever get unstuck? I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Whether it's work, creative stuff, or just life in general.
100%.
Yeah.
So how do we break free? How do we hit reset?
Well, the source we're looking at, it described this thing called, and I love the term, a mental reset.
Okay,
And it's basically like taking strategic time out, like in basketball,
I like that.
right? You're hitting pause, stepping back from that immediate pressure,
Yeah.
and gaining some perspective.
Okay.
And it emphasizes that slumps are often, and this is key, more mental than physical.
Interesting.
You haven't lost your ability. It's a temporary block.
Like hitting the refresh button.
Exactly.
Okay.
And one of the coolest examples from the source is Coco Gauff. She's incredible. Top 10 in the world right now.
Amazing player.
Right. So even she hit a rough patch. And Monica Puig, another player, suggested a mental reset.
Hmm.
She even suggested what Goff could specifically work on, showing how targeted it can be.
So did Goff actually do it?
She did. She recognized she needed that reset, proving that even pros, they need this.
It's true. So I'm curious, how do we actually apply this mental reset stuff, in our regular lives?
Well, the source suggests a few things. First, acknowledge the mental aspect, right?
Okay.
Don't beat yourself up, except it's part of the process.
Right.
Then use that time out to pinpoint areas for improvement. And this is where it gets really practical. Instead of, I need to practice more, get specific. Are there visualization techniques you can use?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Mindfulness, breaking a skill down into smaller steps.
It's about taking that step back and saying, okay, what can I adjust? What needs my attention right now?
Exactly. And think about what your personal slump signals are.
Yeah, good point.
Do you procrastinate? Get super critical. Recognizing those early warning signs can help you catch a slump before it really takes hold.
It's like building mini resets into your routine so you don't even get to the meltdown point.
Exactly. Proactive, not reactive.
I love it. So it seems like the biggest thing here is that mental resets are for everyone.
Totally.
It's about taking control of our mindset.
Absolutely. And it makes you wonder, if you were to hit pause right now, take a mental time out, what one thing could you do differently to get back on track?